In this next example, there's something a little bit tricky about this one, because there's a fraction, and on top of the fraction you have an expression, here 43 minus 1, here 4 plus 2. And so here's some things to know. This fraction bar means division, so this means 43 minus 1 divided by 4 plus 2. But the thing to really be careful of is that basically the top of the fraction and the bottom of the fraction, you can sort of consider them like they're in parentheses. Parentheses is a way of grouping numbers together and saying, okay, these numbers belong here in this group and these numbers are in a separate group, right? However the parentheses are used. In this case, this fraction bar is basically saying, okay, you're going to take 43 minus 1, you're going to take that, you're going to do that first, and then you're going to divide it by 4 plus 2, this here on the bottom. So in this case, what we have is sort of two sets of parentheses that need to go first. Okay, so you can always treat the bottom and top of a fraction kind of like they're in parentheses. So I'm going to simplify the top and bottom at the same time. So 43 minus 1 is 42. And then 4 plus 2 on the bottom is 6. And I'm going to just copy down the plus 6. The fraction bar is division. Remember, the fraction bar always means division. So in this case, I have 42 divided by 6. So I have division and I have addition. And remember, division comes first. So 42 divided by 6 is 7. And I'm going to bring down my plus 6. 7 plus 6 becomes 13. I'm going to do one more example in this video. I would really, really recommend, though, that you pause right now and go ahead and try this one and then check your answer on the next slide, because that's going to help you make sure you sort of grab this concept before I put it in something a little bit longer. Okay, but it's up to you. I'm going to go ahead and do this one. Here, remember parentheses first. So here I notice I actually have a set of parentheses. So 3 plus 6, I'm going to do that is 9. Those disappear now that I have a single number. I also notice this fraction, right? Remember, this is sort of an imaginary set of parentheses here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that too. So 5 minus 1 is 4. And if I go ahead and look, what operations do I have left? I have an exponent here. I have addition. I have division. And I have multiplication. So exponents comes first, so I'm going to go ahead and just do that. Okay. And I'm going to recopy. The reality is I would get the same answer if I did this division in this step. So you can take some shortcuts as you work, but for the sake of explaining it clearly, I'm not going to take any shortcuts. So I did my exponent, right? So now I'm on multiplication and division. Do that from left to right, so I have some division here, right? This is addition, so that's going to for sure go after division and multiplication. So I'm going to just leave this addition here, right? I'm going to add 81. But this is division, so 8 divided by 4 is 2. Okay, and what I'm left with is addition and multiplication. Multiplication comes first. So I have 81 plus 4. 2 times 2 is 4. And then my answer is 85.